Hi beautiful people. So y'all can see I have a new hairstyle, and that is exactly what I'm here to talk about. Let me move these braids to the front so you can see. So I did these braids. These braids are 3 days old, and I've been wanting to try the knotless braids for a while, and I just didn't do it. So I wanted to try some jumbo braids just to get a feel for it, because I didn't want to have to take a whole long time to do it and then end up not liking the braids. So I ended up doing jumbo braids, and I only have 13 braids in my head if you are curious. And before I go over the details of what I did or how I did it, and I actually tried to record it so it'll be on the side of this video at some point, and you'll be able to watch me kind of go through the motions. I'm going to tell you what hair I use, and if you have been watching my channel and you've been following me, you know exactly what hair I've been using. My hair was tied down, that's why it's kind of like bendy or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, I use this hair here, and this is the hair by Sensational. It's Canacaline or Cacaline. It's Aquatex RUWA 3X pre-layered braid hair. Yeah, and I use the color 1B, and I also use the color at the bottom of some of the braids. I use the color 30. Is it 30? 30 or 33 or something like that. And I also, in some braids, or at least one, no, I got the number 27, but I think I removed it, took it out, ended up taking it out because I didn't like it. It was a little too blonde for my liking. But I ended up using 4 packs of the black hair and like 1 pack of the colored hair to do this hairstyle. And it took me longer than it would have if I had known what I was doing. So it did take me about 3.5 hours to get this in. But if I repeated this hairstyle again, I don't think it would take that long. Maybe it'll take an hour and a half to get in. But I only have 13 braids. It shouldn't have took that long. But I was trying to get my hands accustomed to the technique that I was using because it was new to me. So I'm gonna come close so you can see my hair. That is the length of the hair. Yeah, so let's just get into how I braided the hair. So I started off with the back. I initially started off parting off the back of my hair in order to braid my hair. So I started off parting the back. And what I realized was that because I didn't understand the technique, I was struggling so hard to get the back of my hair done. So I just took those braids out. I did one braid. I took it out and I just went and started in the front. So I started with this braid here. So I parted off this big section right here, and I started a braid. So all I did was I braided my hair first. I took my hair and divided it into 1, 2, 3 sections, and then I braided it maybe I went 1, 2, and then I took a big piece of hair and then I added it in and I braided that down, and then I added another piece of hair and added another piece of hair. And so I got the thickness that I wanted and braided it down. And when I got to the bottom, I started adding more hair, which was the colored hair, and I added little thin pieces of the colored hair so that I could have color at the bottom of my hair. And that's essentially what I did. That's how I braided my hair. And my fingers and my hands, it took my hands a while. I'm trying to look at the thing. It took my hands a while to get accustomed to the technique. And but when I did, I really felt like, I got into my groove. Being that it was my first time doing it, I feel like I did an okay job, but I know if I continue to do it, I'll do better. My parting is not the best, but I still feel like it looks good considering that, you know, I did self part and I have never been really that good with parting, though I want to be better with it. But parting isn't the best, and I think the next time I'm gonna really like take my time and go slow with the parting. But all in all, I really think it looks good, and I really still, I know some people have commented and told me that they don't like the hair or it's not better, or some people have really told me that they really enjoy the hair. And one of my reviews of this hair, my first initial review of this video of this hair, and my first initial review of this hair, I'll have a video, I'll link it down below, or I card it somewhere in here if you want to know how I feel about this hair. But I really still thoroughly enjoy this hair. It doesn't tangle as much as other braiding hair that I've used. It doesn't feel as heavy to me. Sometimes these braids I definitely can feel the weight of because they are really thick, but it's not super heavy. You feel it, the braids in your head, but it's not super heavy. It's not super tangly. I do suggest if you have you know, a very sensitive scalp, an itchy scalp, that you soak this hair, pre-soak this hair in apple cider so that you don't have that itchiness going on, because this hair does have a coating on it just like all the other hair. And so if you don't soak it and you do have a sensitive scalp, you're going to experience itching. Even if you don't have a sensitive scalp, you might still experience itching, because I didn't soak this hair and I was like itching the day after, so I had to go through and grease my scalp and then like spray my hair down with apple cider, and my scalp feels pretty normal. So I can like do a video on how I kind of combated the itchiness, because it did happen to me like right away. Or how to prevent the itchiness in the first place. If you soak the hair, you're probably not gonna have the itchiness. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. But I do want to talk before I get off this camera about the edge control that I used, because like I really like this edge control. Because usually when I use edge control, it's just like it'll slick down my hair momentarily, but as soon as I hit the heat or anything, it just turns into grease. It's like my hair is just greasy as hell. It's not necessarily controlled or laid down, but this edge control laid my hair down, and it kind of felt a little bit hard. It was a little bit hard to the touch, so much so that I ended up putting mousse over it just to kind of soften it up for me, because it was too hard for me. But I do want to show you guys the edge control that I use. I have never been sponsored in none of these videos. I don't have sponsors. I'm not being paid or any of that. So all the videos that I make, I'm genuinely telling you guys what I like and what, you know, what works for me. Eventually, I think I do want to start. Like I told you guys, I have never really taken it seriously enough to do it, because I guess, I don't know, I shortchanged myself. And eventually I do want to do more sponsored videos, but I don't want to be out here making you guys, you know, how I feel. I had a whole video about hyper consumerism and being out here promoting stuff and making you think that you got to spend your coins on stuff, and I ain't getting into all of that. But I'm going to show you guys the edge control, so give me a moment. Okay, so the edge control that I use is called Edge Effect Professional Edge Control Extreme Hold. And I got the aloe vera avocado grapeseed one, so this is what it looks like. In case you're wondering, and yeah, that's what the bottle looks like. And it smells really good too, and this is the consistency of it. And I really, like I said, this is day 3 hair, and I haven't necessarily applied it to my hair. I went in like applied it like right here to the tippy edge of my hair and sprayed my hair with water, and then tied my hair down with a scarf just to make it lay. But I didn't have to reapply this, and I actually been working out. I worked out and everything, so that's just a testament of how good I find this. I mean, that's just a testament of how good this is, because I worked out and I put on a sauna suit and everything to work out, and so I sweat, and I didn't have my hair tied down when I was working out. So you know, I really do think that this is a good edge control, and I've tried several edge controls. I wasn't a fan of edge control. I thought that all edge controls was just a greasy mess on my head and it did nothing. But I have to say that this did really good on my hair. I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but I'm saying it worked for me, because not everything works for everybody. Not everybody's going to be a fan of everything, but I like this on my hair. I really do like this on my hair. It works really good, and you know, I'm going to continue to use it. So yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys that. But y'all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Become a color fro. I told you guys gonna become color fros. Become a color fro, or you know, just a beautiful person, because you know I like to say, hey beautiful people, because you guys are beautiful to me. Leave a comment, leave a suggestion, whatever you want in the bottom, or then just description, what do you call that thing, in the comment section if you want to, guys. Y'all, I really think I want to start. I told you guys in the beginning of the year I wanted to try to grow my channel. I have no idea how to do it. Like, I don't know. I just am genuinely being myself and put myself out there, but I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. So if you guys know what to do and know what I should do to put myself out there without losing my integrity and, you know, selling you guys this, that, and the third, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. And I don't want to have to be boxed into one certain type of thing, because I'm a multifaceted person, and I don't want to have to feel like I can only come here to do this certain thing. You know what I mean? So let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you like this hair, thumbs it up. If you want to see more videos, if you want to see me do this again in another 2 weeks after I take this down, let me know, and all that good stuff. Y'all stay beautiful, stay positive, and stay blessed. Peace.